Okay, battle report time, and I got Nick here with his amazingly painted Imperial Fists, and we've got some Necrons going up against Imperial Fists, head to head, time for some crunching.
It's gonna be a sick time, buddy.
Welcome back, great to have you here. If this is your first time here, here's what's up. If you want to improve your wargaming, make your tabletop battles more epic, and give your wargaming budget more power, then be sure to smash the subscribe button and ding the bell. That way, you won't miss anything. Now, I've got Nick here with his Imperial Fists, and this is going to be an epic battle report, mainly because it's the first time in 8th edition I've gone up against an Imperial Knight, and it has me a little bit nervous. So I'm wearing my shirt that warns you that I do dumb things, and I suspect that this will become very relevant in this game. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into and check out the armies, and you'll be able to see these amazingly painted Imperial Fists. Here is my Necron army for this battle report. It's a Battalion detachment, so I've got 6 command points. Leading this detachment, I have a Catacomb command barge. What you see is what you get. There is a Gauss cannon under there as well. We have Anrakyr the Traveller. We have 10 Tesla Immortals, because I still don't have any Gauss Immortals. We've got a squad of 10 warriors, and a squad of 10 warriors, 2 Ghost Arcs, a Doom Scythe, 3 heavy destroyers, a Triarch Stalker with a twin heavy Gauss cannon. We've got 3 Canoptek Scarab bases, and a Canoptek Tomb Stalker. This is a Forge World model, so this is my first game of 8th using Forge World, so it should be exciting. So now, let's check out Nick's Imperial Fists. So now Nick's going to tell us what he has bought with his Imperial Fists, and hopefully my camera does the paint job justice. Okay, so take it away.
Alright, so I'm taking a Vanguard detachment with a super heavy auxiliary.
Yep.
First off, I'm taking 2 squads of 5 Assault Terminators. Basically all just Storm Shields and Thunderhammers, except for him who's got Lightning Claws.
So what you see is what you get, basically?
Yep. Over here I've got a 5-man squad of Stern Guard. Everyone in the squad's got combi weapons, so all combi melters. Up here I've got a Storm Raven gunship. So it's got twin-linked melter guns, twin las cannon, and rockets, so pretty simple.
Yep.
Taking a Knight Errant with a melter cannon and the chainsword, heavy subber as well. And down here I've also got 2 Razorbacks, each having 1 Stormbolter and twin las cannons. And each of the respective ones have a 5-man combat squad, and each one of them also having a melter gun in them. And for my captain, he's got a Power Fist and a Shield Eternal, so...
Okay, awesome. So as usual, full list in description if you want to go look at that and study it and find all the spots that we technically got wrong, because I'm sure someone will complain about something. So now let's jump in to the mission, and we haven't actually decided what mission we're playing yet, so we'll decide that and then jump straight into it. Okie dokie, so here's the deployment. We've got 4 markers, so there's stuff starting in transports over there. And Nick knows what they mean. I have no idea. Wink. No, in all seriousness, I have no idea what they are. Except for that one. No, still, I'm joking again. So I set up over here. And now, let's find out what these markers mean, because this has been bugging me for the last 5 minutes what they mean.
Alright, so Knight's starting off in the corner.
Knight's starting off in the corner.
A little bit of entrenchment, you know. Storm Raven's starting behind the pillar.
So Storm Raven's over there.
And the other 2 markers.
Oh, the Razorbacks.
Yeah. Alright, so they're going to be going up through the front line. Chilling over there. And that's everything else.
Cool. And the Terminators are presumably in Storm Raven and...
no, they're deep striking in.
Okay, so the Terminators are deep striking, and then everyone else is in the Storm Raven and the Razorbacks.
Also, the captain is in the Razorback on the left.
Okay, so the captain's in that Razorback.
Boop.
So the captain's over there. What's in this one in the middle?
exact same as the other one, except the captain, obviously. So there's a 5-man squad and...
So, tactical marines in the Razorbacks, and then the Stone Guard are in the...
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So, attacker goes first. So, before we do that, let's do some preliminary bombardment. So, I'm going to use my heavy bombardment stratagem to try and start chipping away at the Imperial Knight, because he's making me nervous. So this one hits on a 4 up instead of a 6.
Yeah, you spend the extra points for it.
Yep. So that puts me down to 5 command points. Oh, that was a 3.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, so let's go for a standard bombardment on the Storm Raven. Nope. And the first Razorback. Nope. And the Captain's Razorback. Nothing.
Alright, and
so
also...
Prelim did nothing.
Yep, and for the setup of the Knight, I've spent 2 points to give him entrenchment, so...
Okay, so the Knight... so Nick has used 2 points, 2 command points, putting him down to 2 to use dug-in defenses. So the Knight, until it moves, gets +1 to its cover, somehow. I don't get it.
Basically being a turret.
So it's basically become a turret.
Yeah.
Which means I can probably just... No, I'm still going to do what I'm planning to. I'm still going to crash the Doomscythe into it.
Oh yeah? So
I'm just going to like crash into his face.
we need to get some Pacific Rim stuff going.
Necrons need a super heavy walker.
I know. Like, I'm trying to
And
think.
everyone has one except the Necron. Okay, so Necrons, turn 1. Okay, so starting off, the Doomscythe is going to rotate like so, and then is going to move up a minimum of 20. So he's going to come up to there. So the Doomscythe moved up. So I've now broken your front line. Do you want to set off a bomb?
I'm just gonna go
Okay,
for
so
it.
Nick's using his second last command point, so he's got 1 left to... Actually, is there only 1 that he uses? Yes.
Yeah, and I rolled a 5.
And
so
he rolled a
doesn't
5,
matter.
so it does not kill the Doomscythe. Okay, this Ghost Arc here is going to move up 12. Heavy Destroyers are going to move up 10. Heavy Destroyers. The Command Barge is moving up 12 inches to here. Triarch Stalker is moving up 10. Anrakyr and the Scarabs are just going to move up 5, so they're about there. Just gonna jump over and follow them. The Immortals are moving up 5. And the Ghost Arc is moving up 12, sliding up as well. Bam. And as that's the end of my movement phase, the Canoptek Tombstalker is coming in. So the Canoptek Tombstalker came in the backfield here. Okay, so now let's move on to the Necron's favourite phase of the game, the Psychic phase.
Oh yeah, you.
Psychic phase is over.
Actually scared me. I thought you brought some stuff. I'm like not suited for that.
Necrons don't have Psychers
Oh
at all. So, first order of business for the shooting phase is the Triarch Stalker is going to shoot at the Imperial Knight. Okay, so twin heavy gas cannon on Triarch Stalker. Imperial Knight, it's just in range. 2 shots, hitting on 4s because it moved and it's a heavy weapon. Misses both.
Alright, good start.
But because it has attacked it, it now lets me re-roll ones for anything else that attacks it.
Primarily the Doomscythe.
Yes. So now, the Doomscythe is going to shoot it, so D3 shots with the Death Ray. 1 shot. So the green one is the Death Ray, the blue ones are the Tesla Destructors. Any 6s on the blues gets an extra 2 shots.
Yep.
So the Death Ray hits, that 1 gets re-rolled because it was already hacked by the Triarch Stalker. So they all hit. And the blues have no 6s. So the blues are wounding on 5, the green is wounding on 3.
Yep.
So 3 wounds.
Apparently, the Duggan defenses also go with the invulnerable save.
So he'll take his 2 up armor with the Tesla.
I think he only has 3 up armor, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's getting +1 to it.
Oh, yeah, alright.
So 2 up armor from the Tesla, so he fails 2. The 1 wound, so that's 2 wounds. Then the Doom Scythe, he has a 4 up invulnerable because he's dug in. 4 is fine, so he just takes 2 wounds. So the Imperial Knight is now down to 22 wounds. Okay, so now the destroyers, heavy destroyers are going to shoot the Imperial Knight. 3 heavy gas cannons. Rerolling 1s. What's that? Still a 1, isn't it? So 2 hits with the heavy destroyers against the Imperial Knight, strength 9, so wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Both wound. So 4 up invulnerable. You
Ah!
pass both.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to shoot some other stuff. So the Gauss cannon underslung on the command barge is shooting that Razorback.
Yep.
So it gets 2 shots. Hitting on 2s because it's a command barge. Both hit. And wounding on 5s.
Alright.
Strength 5.
Alright, and yeah, I'm toughness 7.
Wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
Yep.
So 6 up save. What the heck? Okay. So this Ghost Arc is just in range to rapid fire at that Razorback, so 20 shots. Okay, so 20 shots from the Ghost Arc into the Razorback with the Captain in it. Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Go. So wounding on 5s, let's see how this goes. Come on, give me some 5 and 6s. There's a few 5 and 6s there.
3 up.
So
4 up, sorry.
4 up saves.
So
Fails 4.
4. Alright,
So that's 4 wounds. So Razorback down to 7 wounds. So the Tesla Immortals are all going to shoot at the Razorback as well. Okay, so 20 shots from the Tesla Immortals into the Razorback, hitting on 3s. 6s do 3 hits. Okay. So hit with 19 out of 20. I'm used to being like 22 out of 20. So strength 5 against toughness 7, wounding on 5s. Yep, 5s. I forgot the word for 5 for a moment there. So 1, 2 standard saves, no AP.
And 3 up. So
loses another one. So down to 6 wounds, 10 Gauss flayers on this Ghost Arc shooting at that Razorback. But I'm not rapid fire, so only 10. So 10 from the Ghost Arc at the Razorback, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s.
Alright.
1 save at -1, so 1 4-up save.
You've got it.
2, so he takes a wound.
Hey! Good stuff.
So my anti-infantry stuff being fired at tanks has done
better.
more damage than my anti-tank stuff being fired at tanks.
Yeah.
So that's the end of Necron's turn 1. Now to jump into Imperial Fists. Turn 1, and the Imperial Fists are going to attempt to fist the Necrons in the face. Okay, so Imperial Fists, turn 1.
Alright, so start of my turn. 2 combat squads are going to be hopping out of the Razorback. Just going to pop out some juicy targets for you real quick. Alright, so melt a gun right at the front.
Yep.
One. Yep. And obviously, yeah.
And the captain's climbing up to 90 degrees, and he has to move a minimum
Yeah.
of 20. So
Rotate that and move them off.
he's moving up there.
That's moving finish, but then obviously the Terminators will come.
Yep. Terminators are deep striking. They have to be minimum of 9 inches away. So the Terminators are deep striking into the midfield, trying to keep me out of the front line as best he can. Other squad of Terminators
Set them up real quick.
is dropping into the midfield over here.
Just trying to fill up the gaps. Get a decent roll, hopefully. Alright, so obviously we're going into the shooting phase now.
Yep.
I think I'm going to kick off just to see what these melty guns can do. So first melter into
Melter from that squad of Space Marines is shooting at the Ghost Arc.
Yep, so 3s and that.
3's to hit, 6, that's a hit.
Alright,
So 3 up to wound. 6, that's a wound. So AP -4, so no save. Let's see how much damage it does. 6. So now I get quantum shielding. And if I roll lower than your damage, which is 6, I ignore it.
So I don't want to roll high.
So you want it to get low.
So if you roll a 6...
So if I roll a 6, it goes through. Anything else, it does not go through.
Yeah.
Watch me roll a 6. The one time I don't want a 6 is going to come up 6. I ignore it.
Alright.
So the rest of this 5-man unit is going to fire their bolt guns into the Immortals.
Alright, so 3s to hit.
3s to hit. That's 3 hits.
And 4s to
4s to wound.
No.
Nothing.
So 2 Razorbacks are firing their twin las cannons into the centipede, the Triarch.
The Canoptek Stalker, Tomb Stalker.
So blue is hitting on 3s, but green is hitting on 4 up.
Yep. So
one miss with the
3 hits.
3 hits. And strength 9 against toughness 7.
Yes.
So
3s to wound. All wound. So 3 6-up saves on the Canoptek Tomb Stalker. Let's see how we go. Nothing. So roll your 3d6 damage.
And I need to get 9.
You need 9, which you're probably gonna get.
I think, yeah, just got
That's 10. He's dead.
So Stormbolter from the Razorback is firing into the Immortals over here.
Okay.
3 ups. So 1 miss.
That Razorback Stormbolter's firing at that Ghost Star.
3 up.
3 up to hit.
And
then toughness 6, so 5s to wound. It's 1 wound.
And save.
3 up save, because it's a Stormbolter.
Yep.
Oh.
And it's saved. Alright, so onto the knight then. So he's got heavy D3 for his shot, so he's going to be firing a thermal cannon at the Doomscythe. So he gets 3 shots. 3s to hit. So 3 ups.
3 to wound.
So 1 win. So you don't have any save from that?
I've got 3 up save, so it's -4, so no save. So d6 damage. 2. So that puts him down to 10 wounds.
I'm also just going to chuck in the heavy stubber real quick too.
Yep.
Got 3 shots.
So at the Doomscythe, presumably?
Yep.
Yep. So 2 hits.
2 hits and strength 4. So
Strength 4, so 5s. It's 1.
1 save.
So 3 up save. 4, that's fine. Okay, so the twin las cannons shooting at the Doomscythe.
Alright, so 4 ups to hit.
4 ups to hit. 1 hit.
1 hit. And 3s to wound.
3s to wound. 5, that's a wound. I get a save of 6.
Yep.
Nope. Roll your damage.
D6.
D6 damage. 6! Ouch! No quantum shielding either. So that puts him down to 4 wounds.
3s to hit.
So melters at the Triarch Stalker. 3s to hit, so 1 hit. So 3 up. 2, that's nothing.
Alright, so I think that is all my shooting. Alright, so...
Okay, so moving to the assault phase. Yep, so the assault terminators are assaulting the Ghost Ark. They need at least 9 to get into combat. 6.
So they fail.
Oh, actually I get to overwatch it first.
Yeah.
So we already know they failed, and now I get to shoot them, knowing that they don't get to charge. Okay, so overwatch from the Ghost Ark at the Terminators. 20 shots, hitting on 6s. Wounding on 4s.
Yep.
That's 2.
And you got random.
AP -1, so take your 3 up saves. Wow, you actually failed 1.
I take 1 wound.
1 wound.
Alright, so now going on to the next Terminators.
So Terminators, charging that, let's do Overwatch. So Overwatch against the Terminators.
No matter what you roll, it always ends up the same, so...
What the hell? There are no wait, there's 1. 1 6. Wounding on 4s. That's 1 wound. Take your save. 3 up. They're fine.
Alright.
So now they get to
Make
charge.
the charge. So you got to get 9 as well.
Yeah, they'll need at least 9.
And they make it.
Okay, so they get into combat.
So they push up. Alright. So up to the wall.
Okay, so we have 1 close combat to do. Okay, so the Lightning Claws are the green, the Thunderhammers are the blue.
So 3s to hit.
3s to hit.
5s with the green, and
3s with the blue.
Okay, Lightning Claw wounds with...
Oh yeah, so all 3 of the Lightning Claws wound.
Yep,
And
2 of these miss.
And 4 of the Thunderhammers wound. Okay, so I get a 5 up on the greens. So one of those goes through, and then I get a 6 up on the hammers. Okay, so the Lightning Claw does 1 damage, that automatically goes through. Quantum Shielding, I can't roll lower than 1.
Yep.
2s or 1s on these, negated.
Alright.
So there's 2 2s, so I negate 2 of them.
So just 3.
So I do 3 and 1, so that's 4 wounds. And he has 10 wounds now.
Alright, so that's going to be the end of my turn. So.
Okay, so now let's move into Necrons. Turn 2 and see if the Imperial Fists get fisted. Hard. Okay, so Necrons. Turn 2. I don't have any reanimation to make, but I do get Living Metal, so that regains a wound, and he regains a wound. So the Doomscythe is going to pivot and go down over there, so he ended up down there. Heavy Destroyers are going to move up to try to get some cover from that pipe, because these warriors are going to hop out of that Ghost Arc. And, I mean, the Ghost Arc hasn't moved, so... So those warriors hopped out of the Ghost Arc. These warriors are going to hop out of the back of this Ghost Arc. There we go, they hopped out. So the Immortals are moving up their 5. Just bunched up like that. So the Command Barge is just going to move over here a bit. The Scarabs are just going to sort of move up through this little tunnely thing. And Anrakyr is going to follow them.
Yeah.
And this Ghost Arc is going to move back up to here. And now I'm going to roll to bring on my sustained reinforcements to try to get my Canoptek Tombstalker back. 6, it's back on. So he's setting up there. Now for some shooting. The Death Ray is going to shoot the Knight again.
Yes.
I'm going to try. The Tesla Destructors are going to shoot that Razorback. So let's fire at the Knight first. D3 shots. 5+ to hit the Knight. Nothing. They all missed. Lame. Okay, so Tesla Destructor shooting at the Razorback. Yep. Hitting on 4 up, so those 2 miss. And then those 2 6s. So strength 7 against toughness 7, wounding on 4s. So 3 up save. That's 2 fails, so that's 2 wounds. So that puts that Razorback down to 8. So the Gauss cannon on the Command Barge is going to fire at that. Hitting on 2s. They both hit. Up to 7. So wounding on 5s. Yep. 1 wound. What's your save? 3 up. So 1 6 up save.
And it goes
That's
through.
nothing. That goes through. D3 damage. The Gauss cannon. 2 damage.
So he's down to 12.
The Triarch Stalker is going to fire the twin Gauss cannon at the Terminators. So 2 shots hitting on 3s. Both hit. Wounding on 2s. Both wounds. AP -4.
So 3 up and on.
Yeah, that's Storm Shield. Mother!
They're going to be a tough nut.
3 up invulnerables.
Oh, and 2
Oh, they failed both!
Is that 2 dead?
Anything higher than 2 or higher on both, they're both dead. So let's see the damage. So that's 1 dead and
1 win.
although I probably should have rolled those separately, because if that came up first. But that means that I'm now re-rolling 1s to hit against them.
Yep.
So let's start with the Canoptek Tombstalker, firing its D3 Gauss thing.
Gauss thingy.
So it fires 1 shot. So because it's rapid fire, I'm in half range, so 2 shots. Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. Oh wait, no, that was my roll to hit, wasn't it?
Oh, you get to reroll 1.
Yeah, that was my roll to hit and I get to re-roll 1s.
Oh.
I got ahead of myself.
Yeah.
So I get to re-roll them. Whew!
Yeah.
I still get a 1.
And 1 hit.
So that's 1 hit, strength 5, so that's 1 wound. So take your save at -1. Yep. So it's 3 anyway. They're fine. What a surprise!
Storm shield.
I've got 10 warriors there, which are going to rapid fire, so 20 shots. So 20 shots from the warriors that assault terminators. Let's see how we go. Rerolling ones. So rerolling those 3 ones. So hit with 16. Wounding on 4s. That many 3-up saves because it's -1, so you terminator armor. Yeah. So that's 1, 2.
2 wounds go through.
2 wounds go through, so that's another guy dead.
Haven't finished off. And
Now the Ghost Arc is going to fire at them. 20 shots. 20 shots from the Ghost Arc at the Terminators now. Rerolling ones. 7 ones. So wounding on 4s still. So these are 3-up saves. And one
goes through.
So that's 1 more guy down. So now, 20 shots from the Tesla Immortals at the Terminators. They get their 2-up save against this. Yep. So let's see how this goes. There's 1. A lot of 6s there. Okay. So I hit with 32 out of 20 shots.
And you got 2 to kill.
And I got 2 to kill, and I'm wounding on 3s. So it's strength 5. But no AP.
Yep.
19 saves to take. They do 1 damage apiece, so you fail 4 of these and they're dead.
Don't worry, my lightning boy, he's got this.
Let's do this.
Prepared for this all his life. So 2 ups.
1, 2, 3.
And he's still
Oh, the sergeant's still alive.
And this is the thing that
Do you want the sergeant or the lightning claws?
Because he's a lot more. Yeah, I'm actually gonna keep him.
Okay, so killing off the sergeant, keeping the lightning claws. Okay, so these warriors are shooting those terminators. Okay, so 20 shots from the warriors at the assault terminators that are not.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2s and 1s miss. That was shocking. Wounding on 4s. 3-up saves. And 1, 2. So 2 wounds.
Goes down.
Kills that guy and puts a wound on the other. And yep, the Ghost Arcs within rapid fire, so 20 shots from that. Okay, Ghost Arc shooting at the Terminators. Let's see if we can get some damage in there. Hitting on 3s, that's not bad, hit with 16 out of 20. Not a bad effort from the Ghost Arc, given that half of its guns are pointed in the opposite direction. Okay, wounding on 4s. Okay, so 3-up saves. There's at least 1 fail.
Alright,
so that's 2 Terminators dead and 1 down to 1 wound. Okay, 3 shots from the destroyers from the heavy destroyers at the Imperial Knight, re-rolling 1s because they're destroyers.
Yep.
Re-rolling 1s. All 3 hit. Strength 9, toughness 8, 3+. 2, take your save with 4 up invulnerable. That's 1 goes through, d6 damage.
Yeah.
3 damage. Down to 19 wounds. And that is all of my shooting. Now for the assault phase. Overlord's command barge is going to charge. So you got 2 las cannons. You've got 2 melters. And then you've got your missiles. So the big blue dice are your missiles. Blue is your las cannon, green is your melters. So hitting on 6s. That's 1 hit with a melter. Toughness 6.
That's a 3.
So 3s to wound. That's a 6, that wounds.
Yep.
No armor. Yep, no armor. So you get 2d6 and you pick the highest, which is not going to help you because of quantum shielding.
Oh, he's got this luck set out for him.
So 5. So now quantum shielding kicks in, and if I get 4 or less, I ignore it.
Yeah.
4, that ignores it. So now I roll my charge distance. Oh look, it's in. Bam. So 3 attacks from the command barge at the Storm Raven, hitting on 2s. Okay, strength 7, toughness 7, so wounding on 4s. 1 wound. AP minus 4, so no armor most likely.
Yep, so how much damage is that?
2.
2. So get it down.
So that puts him down to 10 wounds.
Yep.
Now you get to fight back. So he gets 3 attacks, and he's hitting on 6s.
Yep.
1 hit.
So strength 8 against
Toughness 6.
and
Nothing.
Yep.
Oh, that's disappointing. So he's got to take leadership. He fails on a 5 or a 6. 2. He's fine.
Alright.
Okay, so now that's the end of Necron's turn 2. Now to kick it into Imperial Fist's turn 2. Okie dokie, so Imperial Fist's turn 2.
Alright, so first thing I'll be doing, Storm Raven gunship is moving to hover mode.
He's gonna hover, and then just hover over there.
Yep.
You're missing something.
What's landed?
Take him off his base and land him.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna land over here. Veteran's gonna hop out. So they're gonna go over here. Alright. Faithful Volters. Alright, so he's gonna move up here.
He's gonna move up there.
Wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it, to be honest.
So the knight is breaking his entrenchment and is moving up. Just kind of drifting through there.
And the rest of the combat squads are also gonna move up as well.
Okay, combat squads are moving up. 6. Captain moved up. So that squad's moving up.
So, first part of shooting.
Okay, so we're skipping the psychic phase.
Yeah. Considering he is the closest target to the Stone Guard veterans,
He is.
that means I can unload all their shots on him, right?
Yes.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to be doing is chucking 5 melter shots because I have combi melters.
He has a 4-up invulnerable as well.
I know. It's worth it though if I'm able to.
That's true, like if 2 of them gets through, there's a good chance he's dead.
So 5 shots and 3 ups to hit.
Okay, 5 shots. So that's hit with 3.
And toughness is
Toughness 5.
Oh, so it's still 3 ups.
So 3 ups. So that's 1.
Oh.
4-up invulnerable.
Yeah.
He's fine.
And he's fine. Oh no.
Oh boy, you made a mistake.
Oh, okay. I gotta take what I can.
So pretty much they just blasted Melter at his face, and when the heat wave kind of settled and they could see clearly, he was still landing there, and he looks pissed.
He's not happy, boy. Put the gunship onto that now.
Yep, so the gunship's firing at the Canoptek Tombstalker.
Really don't want that chilling around too long. So 2 melters.
2 melters, hitting at -1 because he moved.
Yep, 4s.
Yeah, they're heavy weapons, aren't they? 1 hit, so he's toughness 6.
So 3s.
1, nothing.
Alright, so now the las cannon as well.
2 las cannons, the Canoptek Tombstalker. That's a 3.
Alright.
But he moved and it's a heavy weapon.
But he's also got the power of the machine.
He's got power of the machine through it, so it's relevant, so that's 1 hit.
So 1 hit.
Correct.
And 3s.
That's a 6, so that wounds.
So 6 damage.
5 damage. So that'll put him down to 4 wounds.
Alright, so I'm gonna try my luck and put this marker into the command bar.
Yep.
So 1 shot.
1 shot.
So 3.
So 3s. 1, that's nothing.
So miss as well.
Not having much luck. Are you gonna try the bolt guns into him?
So 3 hit.
3s to hit with the bolt guns or a vanguard. Oh, it's a 6.
And goes to the 5 up.
Yep, 5 up, so that's 2. 2 3-ups. It's 1 fail, 1 goes through. That puts him down to 7.
Alright, actually, yeah, I'll do that right now then.
So Stormbolter from which one?
Setting 2 Stormbolters.
So both Stormbolters from the Razorbacks. 3-ups from the Stormbolters.
So 1 miss.
So 3 hits.
And 5s.
5s.
So nothing.
Nothing. So the Razorbacks, Stormbolters did nothing to the command bar. What about the las cannons?
I'm going to be firing them against them.
The Doom
Doom
side?
side, yeah.
Okay, so firing the center one first.
Yeah, 3's hit.
3's to hit, both hit.
And 3's to wound.
3's to wound. Both.
So you got no saves.
6 up.
Ooh.
So you're at
yeah,
D3.
Yep.
6 up saves. Nothing.
Go through it, and 2d6.
2d6. He's only got 5 wounds left.
And he just
he just does it, and he crashes and burns, potentially. So more than 6 inches away from the Doom Scythe, so crash and burn is irrelevant.
The next Lascan is also going to fire into the command barge to see what he can do.
Okay, so the other Lascan is firing at the command barge.
Hit.
1 hit. Are you going to use your last command point to re-roll it?
No. He's going to go with it.
And 3, that's a wound. So I get my 3 ups. 6 up save.
Yep.
Nothing.
And
damage. 2. If I roll a 1, I ignore it.
Yep. Alright, so you're on 5.
So the thermal cannons firing at the heavy destroyers, D3 shots. 2.
Yes. Fair enough. 3's to hit.
3's to hit. Yep.
On this.
Strength 8 against toughness 5, so 3's the wound. So 3. AP minus 4.
Yep.
So no armor.
So that turns into D6 damage. So
that's 1 dead.
1.
Yep. That's 1 dead.
Right, I'm also going to fire his heavy stubber into the Necron warriors.
Heavy stubber into the warriors.
3's hit.
2 hits.
And falls to win.
1 wound. AP nothing. So 4 up armor. No, that's 1 dead.
Okay, so the combat squad over there is going to be firing into the Immortals.
Okay, so that unit of Space Marines is firing at the Immortals.
No, it's just a melt.
It's just a melt, so that's 4 bolt guns rapid firing.
Yep. So 3's hit.
3's to hit. It's a reasonable roll.
And 4's to win.
4's to wound. That's less reasonable. It's 3 up save. That's 2 dead.
Okay, and a melter gun.
And a melter gun.
3's hit.
Hits.
And 2 up.
And kills 1.
Okay, so that's all my shooting done.
Fair enough, so the Terminator's going. So before you do that, I get to overwatch the Terminator.
Yep.
Because he might just die.
Alright.
So there's what, 7 left there, so that's... Okay, so 14 shots with the Tesla Immortals at the lone assault Terminator that's attacking me. 6s to hit, and any hits get me an extra 2 hits. There's 3, so that gets me 9 hits. So strength 5, toughness 4, so 3's to wound. Got that many saves to take.
So 2 1s out of this to die.
2 1s and you're dead.
So
2 1s and he's dead!
Yeah, he's
dead. They're gonna charge?
Yep.
Yep, okay, so I'm gonna overwatch against them then.
Yeah.
So overwatch again with the Tesla Immortals at the combat squad of Space Marines. Let's see if we can do as well as we did against the Termy. 6 hits, wounding on 3s. That's 5 wounds.
Yeah, so 5, 3 ups.
Yep, 5 3 up saves.
That's a 3
That's
dead.
3 dead. Ouch.
Okay.
So now you get to roll your 2d6 charge. They're in.
Alright.
So now the captain's going to charge him as well.
So 10.
You need 10 to get in.
And
9! Oh, he's not in.
Alright. Yep. So I'm going to charge these guys into the Necron warriors.
Okay, so they're charging the warriors. So there's 18 Gauss flare shots coming straight at you. Okay, so 18 Gauss flare shots overwatching at the assault terminators charging the warriors over here. Let's see how many 6s we get. There's a few. 4. Oh, I could kill him. Wounding on 4s. I mean, it's unlikely.
Alright.
3 wounds.
So you can physically.
I could still kill him.
So it's round 1.
Yep.
So
So 3 up. Alright, pass all of them.
So they're able to make it.
And we rolled the charge distance off camera, and they made it in well and truly.
Imperial Knight.
Okay, so 2 destroyers overwatching, re-rolling 1s because they hate everything.
Yep.
Nothing. 5, so that's a miss.
Alright, so go get 7. And he makes
That's 8. That's in.
Okay.
Dun-dun. The Stern Guard are charging the warriors, so there's 20 Gauss flare shots coming back at you. 20 shots rapid firing back at the Stern Guard, hitting on 6s. There's a 6 already. There's some more 6s. Oh yeah. Okay, wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
And
4 up saves.
So 2 dead.
2 dead.
2 dead.
Damn.
Alright, so charge.
Yep.
Alright, so that makes
That's
sense.
gonna make it involuntarily. So we're doing this one first?
Yep.
Okay, so they're gonna make their attacks. The greens of the sergeant, presumably.
Yep, 3s and...
They all miss.
So the Stone Guard veterans.
Stone guards.
So we got 2 each and the sergeant's got 3 attacks.
Yep. So the blue of the sergeant.
Yep. 3's hit.
3's hit.
And 4s.
So taking my 4 up armor. It fails 2.
Terminator over here.
Terminators. So doing this combat now. Blue's the sergeant, green's the other guy.
Yep.
No one cares about.
2 ups to...
Yeah.
So that's
2.
2 ups.
3's to hit. He's using his sword. So they all hit. No. Yeah, 2s. 2s.
Yeah.
They're tough as 5. 2s.
Oh, 2.
Wow!
Alright, so...
Wow!
So he lives, one of them.
One of them lives.
Okay.
What damage does it do? Because I'm assuming I'm not getting a save.
It's 6.
6 damage. AP
Minus 3.
minus 3. So actually has 6 save.
Alright.
6 up save. So that's 1 dead. So now to fight back. Let's start with the Immortals. There are 7 of them hitting back. So hitting on 3s. 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. Take your 3 up saves.
And they're
Yeah, fine. So these guys need to pile in. So they all piled in, so they were all in combat. So there's 8 there. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Are you nervous?
Oh, they got this one.
3 up saves.
And
1
goes down.
Next.
Right, you got the Warriors.
Warriors, there are 2, 4, 6, 7 there. Anyway, Warriors fighting back against the Terminators. There's like 7 of them. Then they hit on 3s. And then wound on 4s. Take your saves.
That other guy's probably gonna go down.
He's dead.
And the other one is
Another one loses a wound. So that's 1 down and the sergeant's on 1 wound. And the heavy destroyer is going to he's just kind of going to... He hits. 6 to wound. Oh, that's a 1. So I guess now we hit it into Necrons, turn 3. So, Necrons, turn 3. Okay, so first order of business, reanimation. We've got 3 Immortals to reanimate on a 5 up. So that's 2 back up. 2 Heavy Destroyers reanimate. Nope, no they do not. There are 2 missing from this squad, so this squad's reanimation. They've got 2, nothing. And 3 from this squad. Nothing. Oh, actually, I gained another wound back on him as well.
That living metal?
Yes, so living metal regains wounds, I almost forgot. And he also regains a wound. The command barge is going to move over here. This heavy destroyer is falling out of combat. Triarch Stalker, he's going to move up to here. Canoptek Tomb Stalker is going to move back there. Anrakyr is going to come over here a bit. These guys are going to follow him a bit. Actually, they're going to come out and end up on top, just so I don't forget about them. And that's all of my movement. So now I'm going to roll to attempt to bring the Night Scythe back in. 4 up. 4 up, that's 2, so that's nothing. Triarch Stalker is going to fire his twin heavy Gauss cannon into the night. Not because I think it will actually do anything.
Get the minus.
But I want the re-rolling ones for what I'm about to do next.
Yeah.
So yeah, they both miss. I'm going to use 2 command points to re-roll those, putting me down to 3 since I have them and I'm forgetting about them largely. So I'm going to re-roll both of those. Both of them hit now. Wounding on 3s. Watch, this will fail now. That's 1. AP minus 4.
Yep.
So you get a 5 up invulnerable. 3, it's failed, so D6 damage. 6!
Alright.
So that puts him down to 13 wounds. You want to know what's coming in next?
Is it your little wrist rocket thing?
So Anrakyr the Traveller is going to fire his Tacky and Arrow at the knight, hitting on 2+, re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
Re-rolling 1s. It hits. That would be disastrous.
I would have felt the physically feel the disappointment.
Strength 10, so wounding on 3s. I'm going to use a command point to re-roll that.
Yep.
4, that hit, that wounds now.
Yep.
Take your 5 up invulnerable.
And I still have a command point left as well.
You still have a command point.
Pretty sure I'm going to be using it.
4, so you're going to use your last command point.
Yeah, might as well.
So,
5
Nick's
up.
now out of command points. 5 up. 2, no, it goes through. It goes through for D6 damage, and I still have command points if this comes up as a rubbish roll.
Yeah.
3.
You gonna get greedy?
I'm not going to get greedy. I'm going to let that 3 go through.
Alright.
He's down to 10 wounds. That is sufficient for my purposes. I'm going to fire that heavy Gauss cannon into him as well.
Yep.
Hits. Wounds on 3. That's a wound. Take your 5 up invulnerable.
Sweet. So
1, he fails it.
Yep.
D6 damage. That's 5. So that puts him down to
5.
5 wounds. Now I'm pretty sure my command barge can handle it. I'm that confident. I'm going to fire the Gauss cannon into those Space Marines.
Yeah.
Both hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. AP minus 3. 6 up save. 4. That's a fail. So that's 1 dead. So they have 1 wound apiece. Okay, well let's fire this Ghost Arc at that thing. I totally forgot that was there. 20 shots from the Ghost Arc at the gunship. Hitting on 3s. Wound, what's its toughness? 7?
Toughness 7.
7, so wounding on 5. 2 wounds. AP minus 1. 4 up saves. 1.
Takes 1.
Takes 1 wound. D3 shots from the Gauss Silencer. D3 shots that will then be double. So that's 4. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. AP minus 1. 4 up.
So 2 go through.
So that puts the gunship down to 7 wounds. Let's fire this Ghost Arc at that squad of Marines. Okay, so 20 shots from the Ghost Arc at the Space Marines. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
That's 3 up.
Yeah, so 3 up because they are in cover from that angle.
So 1 added there.
Cover was irrelevant there anyway.
Yep.
So now into the assault phase. That guy, the command barge, is assaulting the knight. You're going to overwatch with all the things. So thermal cannon, heavy D3. It's shooting 3, hits on 6s. 1 hit.
And
Toughness 6.
so 3.
So 3s. That's a wound. I don't have an invulnerable.
Okay, so
So I probably don't get a save. So
D6.
damage, D6 damage. 1,
That,
so I
so
can't
that's-
ignore it, so that goes through, putting me down to 6 wounds.
So heavy stubber
Heavy
from the
stubber from the knight into the command barge. Overwatch, so it's irrelevant.
6s.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
So 2d6 charge. Do you think he's gonna make it? Yes. Yes, he is. I think this is fairly evenly matched, no?
Yeah.
Canoptek Tombstalker is going to charge the gunship.
Yep.
So you're going to overwatch with your las cannons and melters and missiles. Missiles are the big ones.
Missiles, melters, and las.
Yep. So there's 4.
6s.
1 hit with the missiles. 3 to wound. Nothing. Charge distance. Oh look, it's in.
Yep.
Yep. And Anrakyr is going to charge in. And
Yep.
the Scarabs are going to charge over here just to make sure. And they're going to make it. Okay, so 3 attacks from the command barge at the knight. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 5s. I'm going to reroll one of them with a command point. Yep.
Alright, so 2 hits.
That'll already fire. No invulnerable in close combat, so d6 damage each. I need below average to kill him.
Yeah.
Good boy. He's dead. Woo!
Alright, so
on a 6, he explodes. That's a 1. He does not explode. He's just dead. Okay, so these scarabs are going to attack next. They charged.
Yep.
So they get 4 attacks apiece. So the scarabs against the veterans, stone guards, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. So strength saves, they're fine, alright. What a surprise! Okay, so 6 attacks from the Canoptek Stalker at the gunship, hitting on 3s. So wounding on 5s. Damn it! 1. AP minus 2, so 5 up. Fails, D3 damage. 2.
So down to 5.
It's down to 5 wounds now. Anrakyr gets his 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s, they all hit. Wounding you on 4s. They both fail. AP minus 4.
So no save.
So no save, D6 damage. So 3. So he's still alive! So 7 attacks from the warriors against the Terminator. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. Take your 2 up save.
Got 1 here. Right.
Oh, it's fine. So Stone Guard against the warriors.
So 3's hit.
That's pretty shocking.
And 4. So nothing.
So nothing. The Immortals are going to fight back.
Yep.
And there are 9 of them. 9 Immortals against the Standard Marines. Hitting on 3s. 1 miss, 2 miss. With a 7 on that. Wounding on 4s. 3 up save.
So
1 dead.
Keep them tied down, man.
And finally these warriors, which there are, what, 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. 8 warriors, hitting on 3s, 4 hits. Wounding on 4s. So 3 wounds. 3 up save. Yes, they're fine. So, and the Terminator Sergeant attacking against the warriors, that's 2 hits. So that's our bad. Minus 1 because they're heavy.
2 up.
And 2 up wounds, that's 1 dead. Kill that one. So now that's the end of Necron's turn 3. Now we move into Imperial Fist's turn 3. Imperial Fist's turn 3. So the captain's moving up his 6.
Alright, so put it up. We're gonna move it over here.
So the gunship's moving over. So the Razorback's moving over. He's going to attempt a suicide against the command barge. He has to stay 1 inch away from movement.
Yep.
So he's moving over, ready to charge the command barge.
Take it where I
Razorback's
can
moving
get.
over.
Pretty much all my movement.
That's all the movement. Psychic phase.
Yeah.
That was fun. Shooting phase.
I'm gonna fire the multi-melters into the
Heavy Destroyer. Yep, multi-melters.
2 shots.
Into the Heavy Destroyer. 2
5
shots.
hits.
5 hits. 1 hit.
3's to win.
3's to win. 1 wound.
And you don't get any.
I don't get a save.
So D6.
D6. 3, he's dead.
Alright.
So that's 3 points you're on now. So Lascan from the gunship at the Canoptek Stalker.
5's to hit.
Nothing. So 2 rockets from the gunship into the Stalker.
So 5's to hit.
1 hits.
Strength 8, so 3's to win. And
Nothing.
So 3.
3's to hit with the Razorback against the...
Because I moved.
4's because you... no, he doesn't have Commissioning Spirit, so that's 1 hit.
Yep. And then 3.
Toughness 6, so 3's. 1 wound. No invulnerable.
So D6 damage.
But I do get 6 armor.
Yep.
Nope. So D6 damage.
5.
So 4 or less and I ignore it with my quantum shielding. That's it goes through 5 wounds.
Are you on 1 wound?
That puts him on 1 wound.
Tank shock.
Oh!
Stormbolter from him is firing into the Overlord as well.
Yep.
So 3's to hit.
So 1 hit, 5 up to wound, nothing. Okay, other Stormbolter. Rapid fire. Actually, no, he'll be out.
12.
Okay.
Yeah. 3s and then 5s. So nothing.
So the other Razorbacks las cannoning the Triarch Stalker.
3s to hit.
3s to hit. Actually, no, he moved and he's firing a heavy weapon.
Oh!
So that misses. Okay. So assault phase.
Alright.
Charge phase, I should say.
I'm going to charge.
So I'm going to Overwatch with my Gauss cannon.
Yep.
So Overwatch from the command barge, back at the Razorback. 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. Urine.
Yep. And the other Razorback as well.
And the other Razorbacks for the Stalker. 2 heavy Gauss cannons. 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. Nothing.
So 7.
7. That's in. Doop. Doop. So the captain's charging the Triarch Stalker. He needs a 9.
Come on.
That's a 6.
Nah, just good.
So assault phase. So which one do you want to attack with first? So this Razorback's going to make his attacks against the Triarch Stalker. So 3 attacks from the Razorback. He needs 6s. That's nothing.
Nothing.
Do the next Razorback.
Yes.
He needs 6s. Nothing.
Oh, 3 5.
Oh, so close, and now you're going to get cleaved in half. Terminator Sergeant is going to attack the Warriors next.
4 ups to hit.
2 hits.
And 2 up.
2 up to wound.
So
1 wound. One dead. So 9 shots from the Immortals at the Space Marine that's left there, hitting on 3s. Oh, and they piled in, by the way.
Yep.
Just for the record, they piled in. And wounding on 4s. 3 up saves.
He's a 1-man army. He's got this.
He's dead. So attack back with them, and then I attack the Warriors and Scarabs.
Yeah. Sergeant as well.
Yep.
3 to hit.
So 2 hits from the Space Marines against the Warriors.
And 4 ups.
Nothing. So 8 shots from the Warriors back at the Stern Guard. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. That's 1 wound. Take your 1 3-up save.
He's good.
He's good. So 12 shots from the Scarabs at the Stern Guard. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. 3-up armor saves.
Okay.
So that's 1. 1 Stern Guard down. And the Overlord gets to attack back with his 3 attacks. Hitting on 2s. 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. AP minus 4.
Yeah, no save.
No save. D6 damage apiece. 6, that's 10, so he's dead.
Alright. So he's dead, but...
Is he going to explode?
Yeah.
So on a 6, the Razorback explodes. It does not explode. So 3 attacks from the Stalker at the Razorback. That's all hit. Wounding on 4s. Nothing. So 5 Warriors also need to fight back against the Terminator Sergeant. Hitting on 3s. It's not bad, 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. It's 1 wound. 1 2-up save. He's fine. So that's the end of Imperial Fist's turn 3. Now for Necron's turn 4. Okay, so first order of business for Necron's turn 4 is living metal. He needs it. He's nearly dead. 13 over here, you're on 6. And no more living metal to do. Reanimation on 1 Immortal. Yep. The Immortals are all back up. There are 2 Warriors missing from this squad, so reanimation on them. Nope. Then 5 reanimation over here. 1, 2, 3, so that's 3 of them back up. The Immortals are going to advance. So they get to move 6 plus 5, so 11 inches. So they're going to move up here. Anrakyr the Traveller is going to advance as well. 2, so he gets to move 7 inches. Anrakyr the Traveller is going over there. It looks like his arm fell off. These things happen, unfortunately. Triarch Stalker is going to fall out of combat going that way. He's going to go just over there. He's going to end up here. The command barge is going straight back that way, so it'll just be in front of that. So the command barge is back over there. And this ghost arc can move away as well. So that ghost arc goes over there. And this ghost arc is just going to come around to the other side of these warriors. Okie dokie, so let's try and bring the Night Scythe in. Come on, I need this 4-up. Yes! So Night Scythe's on, and let's try and bring the Destroyers in. And the Heavy Destroyers are in. And the Heavy Destroyers are on too. Okay, so Anrakyr the Traveller is going to attempt to control the gunship's guns. I need a 4-up to take control of one weapon. 3, so I'm not doing it unfortunately, which is sad. The Doom Scythe that came back on is going to fire at that Razorback. So we'll start with the Death Ray, D3 shots. 2. Hitting on 4s, so 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. That's a wound.
And no save as well.
No save, because it's AP minus lots. D6 damage. 4.
So it's on 2.
So that puts him down to 2 wounds. So I'm going to fire the twin heavy Gauss cannon from the Stalker at it, at the same Razorback. I'm going to try to finish this game off. So twin heavy Gauss cannon from the Triarch Stalker, firing at the Razorback. 2 shots. Hits with nothing. So I'm going to use a command point to re-roll one of those. That's a hit. Wounding on 3. That's a wound. And then D6 damage. 2. He's dead.
Alright.
Does he explode? Nope. Immortals are firing all their Tesla weapons at him, so 20 shots. Okay, so 20 shots from the Tesla Immortals at the Space Marine Captain. So hit with 24 out of 20 against the Space Marine Captain. So wounded with 20. And those 20 are 3-up saves the Captain has to take. How many wounds does he have?
I think he has 3 or 4, I'm not sure. Actually, it's
We'll see in a moment.
so 1.
That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
He's dead. 3 heavy Gauss cannons at that thing.
Please, no.
Re-rolling 1s because they're destroyers. So hitting with 2 of them, wounding on 3s. Both wounds.
Yeah, he's dead.
AP minus nothing. He's only got 2 wounds left. But he ends up taking 12 wounds.
Oh yeah.
AP minus 4.
Yeah.
Sorry. So no save. Is he going to crash and burn? On a 6 he crashes and burns. He's not crashing and burning. Now into the assault phase. These scarabs are going to charge him. He doesn't get to Overwatch, and I'm not going to bother rolling because they're almost certainly going to make it in. Let's just roll anyway. Yeah, they're in. So we do this one first because it's a charge. Okay, so 12 attacks from the scarabs at the lone stern guard. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. Wounds. Take your 2 3-up saves. Cool. He's dead. Now it's my turn. I choose the next one, so I'm going to attack with these warriors. They're all going to pile in like they should have been doing. So 8 attacks from the warriors against the Terminator Sergeant. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. That's not as successful. So, is he going to pass or fail his save?
Oh no!
He passed it! Which means we move into Imperial Fist, turn 4. Imperial Fists, turn 4. Will this be the last turn? The Fists hope so, because if it's not, then they're well and truly screwed, because I don't know if those Immortals are quite in. But if it gets to the next Necron turn, they'll move forward, the Command Barge will get 2.
Yeah, it needs to end right now.
It needs to end right now for the Imperial Fist to draw it, so tensions are high. So, the Sergeant fights back first.
Yes!
Oh!
Alright.
Nothing. He needs to die. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits, he can die. This can kill him. I don't know why I'm happy about that.
Yes.
It's putting my victory in jeopardy. Wounding on 4s. Should I just like shake this for like a minute or two just to build the suspense?
Yeah.
Wounds with 2.
He's got
2 saves. He fails 1. The game is over, and the Necron victory is not certain, as we haven't measured yet, so we don't know. Let's see what happens.
Good.
Yeah! Oh, that's a 1. He is dead, and the game is over. Well, good game.
Good game, dude.
Game. So now to determine the victor, because the Imperial Fists are on 3 points for stuff that they killed. And the Necrons, starting from this side. So the command barge is not within 6 of that edge, so that's for 1 point. This Ghost Arc is within, that's the front line, so that's another point. Which means the Triarch Stalker is also within that line, so that's 3 points. It comes down to these Immortals. Yes, they are wholly within, they are wholly within the front line, so that means that's 4 points.
4 to 3.
That makes the final game score 4 to 3. That was close.
Yeah.
It was really close.
Just one more round of shooting with the Storm Raven. We could have picked some stuff up.
Yeah. So now let's just wrap this thing up and have a quick discussion about some of the things we could have done better. Okay guys, so there you go. That was our game of Necrons versus Imperial Fists, and how close was that in the end? It was literally down to less than a quarter of an inch, the decider of the game. How close was that, man?
Oh, too close, man. Too close.
Too close. I think that the real thing that changed it a lot was when you moved the Imperial Knight forward. I'd say that was one of your biggest mistakes, just because it opened it up, it made him vulnerable.
Yeah.
And if you'd kept him back there, he probably could have killed stuff off fairly effectively, and it would have taken me longer to get to you.
If he had finished off that Destroyer squad, then he would have been able to get that extra point.
That's true. It's hard to say, but I reckon the Imperial Knight, while he was there, he was nearly untouchable with that 4-up invuln.
Yeah, he just wasn't doing enough. I feel like he wasn't making up his points. Also, with the Terminators, they rolled pretty bad against what they were against. They also should come in on turn later.
Yeah, if they come in a turn later, it would have...
Yeah, split the attention a bit more.
Yeah, I think that...
And also, the captain did quite literally nothing.
Yeah, the captain didn't do much. You probably should have brought him up a bit further before disembarking.
If he was in the other Razorback,
yeah,
he could have, gotten some decent combat, but yeah, I was trying to sneak up through the side.
Anyway, it was a good game, and it was very, very close. So guys, tell us what you think in the comment section below. Point out any rules that we get wrong, because we can't improve and make up for our mistakes if you don't tell us. And feel free to be as mean about it as you like. I definitely don't take offense. Mainly no. Don't be mean. Being mean is bad, okay? Okay, so guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so we know that you like it, so we can keep making stuff that you like. If you have any ideas of anything wargaming related that you want to see us do on the channel, chuck it down below as well. And as always, if you want to improve your wargaming, make your tabletop battles more epic, and give your wargaming budget more power, then be sure to smash the crosshair and ding the bell. You'll subscribe and I'll be able to share with you more battle reports, terrain tutorials, and strategies to make your wargaming experience more epic. And I'll see you next time.